Now, the night we are recording this, the wife is out of town. So, my entire life, married life, anytime the wife left town, I would always say to the dogs, Large, Marge, and Pee-wee, "Girlies, it's just us girls this weekend." It's the first time ever I can say, "Boys, it's just us boys." Lots of underwear wearing, lampshades on our head, nostalgic wax weekend. Welcome to Wax Night.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Short and sweet tonight. Nostalgia is waiting to happen upstairs. Boys weekend. Straight into HOTFACE, my... I'm gonna be honest, I am very much looking forward to the Michael Jackson movie. Opens April 24th. My life, my elementary school life, 4th grade, 5th grade, Michael Jackson, everything in my room. Much like it's Kiss now, it was Michael Jackson back then. My favorite poster was this poster with him wearing like a yellow sweater. I just remember I thought that poster was cool. I don't know. But then I also really wanted the glitter glove, the sequins glove from JCPenney's. Never got it, but I did get the JCPenney's knockoff Thriller jacket, which proudly wore to school and proudly looked like an idiot. But I remember my friend Mark Robertson had the Beat It jacket, and I was always jealous of that. A super cool jacket. Mark Robertson, if you're out there, I haven't talked to you since probably high school. I hope you're doing well, and we just waxed nostalgia about your Billie Jean, your Beat It jacket. Not Billie Jean. I did have the Billie Jean poster too. The same one Theo from Cosby Show had in his room, where the sidewalks lighting up. Michael Jackson HOTFACE, leave your HOTFACE below and let's wax. Tonight in the Wax Night Basement, we are very nostalgic on high school. And not because we want to go back to high school. I didn't like my high school life. You know, parents got divorced, wanted to be a popular kid, was so far from being a popular kid, wanted all the hot girls, scared to death to talk to any girl, and thank God Dan Thompson introduced me to Kiss the winter of my freshman year, because that changed everything. We became Kiss fans and life has worked out pretty damn good. But I'm nostalgic on high school because tonight's topic just reeks of 1980s high school. And I went to Central High School, graduated 1982, graduated 1992. 1992 still had that fever. 1992, the album that never left my car stereo was Bryan Adams' Waking Up the Neighbors. Like, that's how 80s it still felt. Bryan Adams released a new album. This thing never left my CD player. Hot in the Shade never left my CD player. It just had such an 80s vibe still. I was huge into David Lee Roth, A Little Ain't Enough. Like, I mean, all of this was happening as Nirvana had released Nevermind. But in Missouri, it hadn't caught on yet. It wasn't a thing, and I never joined that thing. I still had David Lee Roth in my CD player. I still had Van Halen Fair Warning in my CD player. I never caved to the alternative thing. My high school, my senior year, was still very, very 80s. And my high school still felt very 50s. It looked like a 50s school. The tile hadn't changed. The walls hadn't changed. The desk really hadn't changed. And you were almost guaranteed to walk down like the shop hallway and see where somebody had scraped AC/DC with a knife, you know, sometime in the 80s. So my high school felt very 80s, and the topic of tonight, yes, Strutter Boy, I almost said yes, Pee-wee. God love you, Pee-wee. The topic of tonight is very 80s high school, because I picture Buddy Repperton wearing what we're going to talk about tonight. Now I know we have talked before about the solo album posters, but to me, again, Gene and Peter, to me at least, have the most 1978 and on kids wanting merch. I'm sure a lot of kids wanted Ace merch and a lot of kids wanted Paul merch, but especially Gene. I have a feeling a lot of kids wanted Gene merch and a lot of younger girls probably wanted Peter merch. More on that later. That's a whole theory of mine. But to me, I don't know why, Gene and Peter are my two favorite solo albums, and I always think their merch forms, like I just imagine like Christmas fun of kids making out lists in those merch forms. And because I am an uber nerd, I like to think that at some point, 1979, Buddy Repperton's dad thought, he likes Kiss, I'm gonna buy him a Gene Simmons shirt. And they purchased the Gene Simmons solo album shirt, possibly from a merch form, possibly from a record store. In turn, Buddy Repperton, being Buddy Repperton, cut the sleeves off. And now that shirt is in the Wax Night basement. Let's take a moment real quick to just talk about the fun of the Gene Simmons solo merch form. Red, that logo necklace with the dollar sign, the belt buckle, the poster. So much fun. Like, I think it just goes back to it. I think Gene and Peter are the two most fun merch forms. I don't know why. Maybe because they're my favorite solo albums, but to me they're the most fun. And this is fun because this was signed by Gene Simmons, 1978, after an interview with Bobby Day in St. Louis. I worked with Bobby Day and he gave this to me for my birthday.
Have you seen Arnie?
Yeah, he's still in the shop.
What's the matter?
Buddy Repperton has his lunch.
Just take it, Arnie, and let's go eat.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Come on. Come on.
That's funny, buddy. Real funny.
I'll fix you. You're gonna wish you were never fucking born.
And the whole reason I think this is Buddy Repperton's shirt is because I imagine Buddy Repperton getting this shirt in 1978 and loving it. 1979, still loving it. Wearing it in 1980, he's getting made fun of because people are listening to Iron Maiden, Def Leppard, Van Halen. So Buddy Repperton's like, you know what? I'm not going to look like a pansy at school. I'm going to make this shirt look cool, and I'm cutting the mother-grabbing sleeves off. And now, Buddy Repperton's solo album shirt is in the Wax Night basement, sleeves cut off, but I'm happy as can be because this is my very first solo album merch form shirt ever. All these years of collecting since high school, this is my first merch form shirt and I freaking love it. And I have framed it because we're out of beautifully breasted models. What's happening, baby? And I hope you caught that Beverly Hills Cop joke there. I framed the Gene Simmons shirt and now it is on the wall. Framed really nicely too. I was super proud of that. Like, took a while to get it straight in there because you had to kind of like do it upside down and tug and pull, but it looks badass. I freaking love it. And now it is on the solo album wall. We have moved the radio ad down here by the buckles, and now Gene Simmons is up on the wall. The shirt is up on the wall with the solo album posters on the solo album wall, and I couldn't be happier. And this inspired me to do something else. This inspired me where the foil posters are here on this side wall, where Pee-wee, I love... Pee-wee, you've shown up a lot in this video tonight. It makes me happy. There's some interstellar communication going on there. Where the Pee-wee picture is, I framed the Paul Stanley iron-on, all glittery and fun, as well as the Peter Criss iron-on, all glittery and fun. Those frame nicely too. And I have an Ace one that I could put on a shirt, but I don't have room for it, so Ace is going to stay in the iron-on folder, but that was a lot of fun. And Pee-wee, I love you. So that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for hanging with us and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Wax Night house, in the Rumble Room house, in the Boys Weekend wrestling match. You might get to see a Strutter Boy hump here in a minute if we keep going. And Pretzel Boy. We're getting it. We're getting it. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you, Boys Weekend, soon. And there it is. And there it is. Happy weekend, everyone.